Good afternoon and a very warm welcome to you. Thank you for joining us ahead of this final match in Group H of African qualifying for the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar, with Senegal having long since wrapped up top spot in the group. Namibia and Togo will battle it out for the consolation of second place and the chance to finish on a positive note in Johannesburg today. Togo have the edge on goal difference, but Namibia's only win in the section came over today's opponents back on match day 2 in Lomé. Togo coach Paulo Duarte conceded a slow start to qualifying, all but dashed Togo's hopes, but he's keen to round things out with a second win in 3 outings. The Sparrowhawks only denied a famous victory as well over Senegal last Thursday by a stoppage time equaliser. It was nonetheless a result that drew praise from the country's sports minister, and one they are very much hoping to build on after missing out on the past 2 Africa Cup of Nations tournaments. It is Namibia who are the higher ranked of the 2 sides in the latest FIFA rankings, 108th in the world, the Brave Warriors, 1 place beneath Sierra Leone, 1 above Guinea-Bissau. Well, this is how things stand in Group H. Senegal with 16 points from a possible 18. Rounded out their qualifying campaign yesterday with a 2-0 win at home to Congo. A couple of goals there from Ismaila Sarr. Togo and Namibia both locked on 5 points. Congo finishing the qualifying campaign winless and just the 3 points. As for Togo, they are ranked 134th, place beneath Rwanda, 3 places above Ethiopia. Neither of these teams will be taking part either at next year's Africa Cup of Nations. Namibia finished 3rd in Group A, behind Mali and Guinea, with 9 points, which included a walkover win against Chad, who were disqualified from the final 2 match days due to government interference. As for Togo, well, it was a similar story to this qualifying campaign, a slow start from which they never recovered. Finished bottom of a group, topped by Egypt, with Comoros also qualifying for the very first time. Kenya came 3rd in that section, and Togo with just 2 points from its 6 matches. And that's qualifying campaign, but they have picked up 5 points from their past 3 games, looking to finish qualifying for next year's World Cup with a 4-match unbeaten run, even though it will be the end of the road for them in terms of their hopes of reaching Qatar. Togo did make a World Cup appearance back in 2006, losing all 3 of their group games. 8 appearances at the Africa Cup of Nations. Best result was when they reached the quarterfinals in 2013. Namibia took part at the 2019 Cup of Nations in Egypt, the 3rd of their 3 appearances in the continental finals. Well, Namibia hoping to use the occasion this afternoon to give a run out to some new faces in the squad. Well, Togo have pretty much kept faith with the team that very nearly pulled off a shock win over Senegal last week. They're looking to keep the momentum rolling over. Just a single goal separated these two sides on a match day 2 at the start of September. Amo Kambindu's goal early in the second half, giving Namibia the 1-0 victory in Lomé. As Togo lost their first 2 qualifiers. Well, the road to the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar concludes for Namibia and Togo this afternoon. Both will have to wait 4 years for another shot at qualifying. They're bidding to round out things on a winning note in Johannesburg today. Namibia coach Bobby Samaria hopes to use the occasion to give some new faces a chance to make an impression. While Togo are keen to build on the momentum after going unbeaten through their last 3 games, the most recent of those a 1-1 draw with Africa's top-ranked nation, Senegal. So kick-off just a few minutes away at Orlando Stadium. Namibia making 4 changes from the team that drew 1-1 with Congo in Brazzaville. Absalom Imbundi, Alphys Handura, Prince Chujweza, the youngster giving a first start, and Wendell Rudath also brought into the side by coach Bobby Samaria. Dean Hotto among those dropping to the substitutes bench this afternoon for the Brave Warriors. And the captain, Peter Shalulile, the man to keep an eye on, has been in terrific form in front of goal. The Sundown striker has been on target for Namibia in the past 2 qualifiers as well. Put his team ahead in Brazzaville. And we're eventually held, though, to a 1-1 draw. An all Gabonese officiating at quartet this afternoon, Pierre Gislain Acho, the match referee. Just the one change for Togo coach Paulo Duarte. Richard Nan dropping out with David Hennen, the France-based attacker, brought into the lineup this afternoon. Jenny Dakonam captaining Togo. Plays with Getafe in Spain, Dakonam. Took over from Claude Leroy. Paulo Duarte, he resigned in April. Former centre-back with Boavista and Maritimo. In his homeland, Bobby Samaria in charge of this Namibia side. Former international for the Brave Warriors, appointed in 2019. Still a minute to go before kick-off here at Orlando Stadium, being used as Namibia's home venue for these qualifiers. Namibia, one of a number of countries whose stadium facilities and or playing surfaces were not considered up to international standards. As a result, they nominated an alternate venue, this being the one just 1 point from their 2 games at this ground so far. Drew 1-1 with Congo on a match day 1. And they were beaten 3-1 by Senegal on match day 4. It's Namibia against Togo in Johannesburg. Both teams out of the running for a place in next year's FIFA World Cup finals, but looking to bow out on a positive note this afternoon. That's easily intercepted. Namibia looking to try and create an early opportunity. They will have a free kick here. Wendell Ruda feeling the effects from that challenge from Kruse Agbozo. Namibia with 5 goals scored in 5 qualifiers to this point. 2 of those netted by Peter Shalulile and Bondi. Easy one for Wasiu Uruguneni. Played well against Senegal a few days ago, but was caught out of position late on with that stoppage time equaliser. Found himself coming out to try and claim a ball he didn't really need to try and get to. And in the end, it was lobbed over his head and into the unguarded net. And doing what had been up until that point a very good performance from the 24-year-old. And the attack here at Togo. Now, what can they make of it? It's going to be cut out by Charles Hambira. Scored Namibia's first goal in the qualifiers, Hambira. Unfortunately, though, it was also on target at the wrong end in that opening 1-1 draw with Congo. On the 2nd of September here. Niambe, based in England with Blackburn Rovers. Number 22 for Namibia this afternoon. Nambe caught from behind by Kevin Denke. Nambe missed the first 4 qualifiers through injury. Made his return against Congo last time out. Flag raised on the far side. Well defended by Togo. Nicely controlled by Shalilile, the shot slicing wide of the target. Absalon in Bondi. Really properly caught hold of it in Bondi. Did score in the second leg against Eritrea in the first qualifying rounds. Played as the lone striker against Senegal, Kevin Denke. Based in Belgium with Cercle Bruges. A foul by Ilas Bebu. Hoffenheim forwards. Move to Germany, aged 11 at Bebu. He didn't have his best game against Senegal. We're looking to make more of an impact this afternoon against Namibia, as the Sparrowhawks try to avenge the 1-0 loss they suffered at home against Namibia earlier in this qualifying campaign. Josefu Atz was easily dealt with by Namibia. Al-Seb. On back here by Togo. And the ball from Denke. Not quite up to scratch. Inama. Alexis Romel, 37 years old now, the former Marseille midfielder. Plays in Greece these days. And Ionikos. Dakonam. Kanama. Ball unable to be kept in. Took a high bounce, and David Hennen struggling to bring it under control in time.
Monte Raboso. Monte lá. Vamos, Febo, vamos, Febo. Vamos, David.
Namibia looking to build something, but a loose touch might let Togo in here. Chance to pull it back, and it's well defended by Halseb. Made sure that pullback didn't find a yellow shirt. Rudeth. Shadolule. Spreading play out to the right-hand side. Nyambe settle for the throw-in. Keeper calling off his captain.
David, regarde la balle.
One back here by Namibia. Diagonal, looking for Shalulile, but isolated here up front, the Sundowns man. Space though for him, and now some teammates as well. The dummy not coming off. Well defended by Nyambe. As Fesu Plaka, Togo's leading scorer in these qualifiers with 2 goals, gave chase. That's brought down by Hennen. There's a man making overlap to his right. Romao being given much space by his marker. It's ball out over the top. A decent ball in too. Nyambe just easing Fesu aside. He's slow to get back up. He's appealing for a foul. That's numbers forward. Togo lifted in to the area by Agbozo. Caught a little short at the back in Namibia. Damage done. Bondi. Dakonam knock it back to his keeper, straight to Alseb. Fortunately for Togo, wasn't able to properly control it. Hennen again, seeing a fair bit of the ball early on for Togo. Good first touch, just slightly overhit it. Good idea though. Shalulile. And the referee's whistle. Giving the free kick to Togo. That's from Chizweza, knocked out for a throw, just 19 years of age. Making his first start for the senior side, Prince Chizweza. One for the future for the Brave Warriors. Romao finds a teammate. Nivi Chutri. Ball floated over the top, should be the goalkeepers. Lloyd Kazapua. This is country's first choice keeper, the 2019 Cup of Nations. Namibia bowing out in the group stage, losing all 3 matches. In fact, they've never won at the finals, winless in 9 attempts. El Seb. Pass behind his teammates. One back by Togo here. Enan towards Denke. Attack. Breaking down. Shalulile. And Bondi. Yambe. It's the double header against Senegal with a head injury. Ryan Nyambe. Chizweza. Kept in by Pretrus. Keeper again calling off his defenders. Smacked upfield by Uruganini. Shalulile dropping deep here to try and help Namibia build from their own half. Like Namibia at the 2020 Africa Nations Championships, Bobby Samaria also won Namibian league titles with African Stars on 3 occasions. And the shot by Denke, well over the mark. Little in the way of genuine opportunities so far. The 2 teams more or less cancelling each other out, but Shalulile here Almost got in behind the Togolese defence. Nyambe. Mbondi. Swings it in. And plucked out of the air by Uruganeni. Place to mark him at Barkala against Senegal, who was sidelined by injury. Normally the first choice, but Uruganeni keeping his place for this match as well. Patience on display in these opening exchanges. Nyambe. Referee will bring play back. Throw in for Namibia. Now what can they make of this? Namibia almost controlled by Rudath. Wasn't to be the case though. Again, Togolese defence standing tall. Hennen. As for Grenoble in France, David Hennen. A long kick upfield by Uruganeni. Skip through to his opposite number. Goalless between Namibia and Togo with 20 minutes played in Johannesburg. Kevin Denke here though on the attack for Togo. The pass not the best as he tried to play in a teammate. Rudath. Too much on it for Chijueza. That's gliding forward, Denke. Faso. Ganama. Doesn't have too many options, finds Romel. Hennen. Stayed down. Hennen, former Belgium under-19 international. And Namibia will knock it out. So we can receive some treatment here. Back to his feet by the referee, so he will be allowed to stay on. No medical attention required for the moment for Hennen. The one change to this team made by Togo in the back of that draw against Senegal. Nyambe might be in here, and he's going to win a free kick. He was being pulled back by the defender. Yusufu Ant making sure Nyambe was able to escape in behind. Does concede the free kick. Pick up a yellow card as well. Huge chunk of Niambe's shirt in the hand of At. And Bondi take this set piece. Niambe Shalidile among the targets inside the Togo box. Decent ball too. Might drop here. It does in the end for Shalidile. Well, a man Namibia would have hoped it may have fallen too, but he couldn't make the most of that chance. Put into a great area. Eventually, ball dropping to Shalilile. He scored 32 times in 48 matches this calendar year. Will be disappointed not to have done better with that opportunity. Looking to score for the third qualifier running as well at Shalilile. Scored 28 times for Sundowns since the start of 2021. 4 times for his country as well, across Africa Cup of Nations and World Cup qualifiers. Forward by Hambira. And then Bondi again, just getting beyond At. At's got to be careful, has picked up a yellow card. Put away by At. Hambira. Congo. Congo made his debut in that draw with Congo. 21-year-old centre-back. Urganeni. Again, thumping it upfield. Niambe giving away the throw. Faso Plaka got the winner against Congo on match day 4 in Brazzaville. Also scored in the 1-1 draw against the same opponents on match day 3 in Lomé. As Togo picked up their first points following 2 losses to kick things off. Rudath had the chance to square it for Tidreza. Unable to do so. Hambira. Now Seb. And Bondi. Congo. He's looking for the pass on the other side. Mike Bozo plays for Olympic Beja in Tunisia. And number 2 for Togo. Henin. Romel. Ats. Dakonam. Romel. Dakonam gets it from his keeper. Denke is going to set off in pursuit. But out in plenty of time at Kazapua. Free kick. And the Yambe penalised this time. And fairly challenging for the ball with Ats. Nudge with the forearm. Kinama. Dakonam. Easily cut out by Petrus. Two teams so far struggling to really create much going forwards. Half an hour gone in this one. And still goalless as well. Maybe though, perhaps with a chance here from the corner. Six red shirts inside the Togo area. Absalom in Bondi. Try and swing it in. Out one of his teammates. And it comes pretty deep cross. It's going to be kept in play by Shalulile. And then again, and that is straightforward for Uruguneni. Ball in from the youngster, Prince Tadreza. Romel. Chui. Denke, good first touch and a good ball too. Henin picks his head up, works at his options. Awkward bounce and it's kept out by the keeper. Oh, defender made a right mess of that attempted clearance. Luckily for Namibia, Lloyd Kazapua showing off his reflexes. Now going down under the challenge, winning the free kick. Now just kicking out there afterwards. You boy. And this was the cross. Took a deflection off Petrus and totally missed by Congo. Chance for Fesu Plaka to add to his 2 goals, denied by Kazapua. It's going to be Fesu Plaka here. Knocks it short and easily read the intentions there. Namibia on the counter. 4 against 3 here. And brought back for the free kick. Fesu Plaka, suspect he's going to pick up a yellow card. He does. Cynical foul. Sacrificing himself, though, for the good of his team to stop that break in its tracks. Another botched attempt at that free kick, and credit to Fesu Plaka for at least trying to get back and to make amends in the end. Bringing down Wendell Rudath. Joining Yusufu At in the referee's notebook in this first half. Another opportunity here for Imbondi with this free kick. Good looking ball here, and it's just a little too far beyond the lunge of Shalilile. Not that it would have mattered. Offside, the decision. Just setting off perhaps a fraction prematurely, Shalilile. Denki. Romao slices it out to play. Congo got away with it. Not sure that's quite what he had in mind. Did find Petrus, however. Jueza almost slid it through. Romao. Kept in well by At. Kinama is giving it away here. Shalilile can get on the end of this, tries to round the keeper, still in play. Down he goes. What is the decision? Is it a penalty? Looks like the case. Referee pointing to the spot, and Shalilile scoops up the ball. It looks as if he's going to have the chance here to strike from the penalty spot. Referee getting that decision right. Credit to him. Shalilile tugged back by Kugnivi Chuchui. Left arm across the waist of Shalilile. Yellow card as well for the defender. And it is a penalty for Namibia. Well spotted by the man in the middle. And who would bet against Peter Shalilile, the Namibia captain, from adding to his 2 goals in the qualifiers here. And scored in the past 2 outings for his country. To make it 3 in a row here. From the spot, Masu Uruganeni. Can he deny him? Up steps Peter Shalulile, and it's off the post. The rebound wide. Keeper got a hand on it, turned it onto the post, and Shalulile skews the follow-up wide. Uruganeni coming to the rescue for Togo. Shalulile, the man who won the spot kick initially, hit it firmly, but his effort was tipped on to the post by Uruganeni. And Shalulile unable to convert the second attempt either. Shinning it wide, huge let-off for Togo. And a big chance goes begging for Namibia. Redemption of sorts for Uruganeni after he was culpable for that late equaliser against Senegal.
Caralho, pá, foda-se.
Towards Denki. It's going to be chested back to Kazapua by Hokongo. What had been a fairly quiet first half. Certainly the main talking point, that missed penalty by Peter Shalulile late on in this first half. Can Togo capitalise down at the other end? Jesu Plakia unable to find a teammate with that cross. Burundi. Niambe. Tijweza. Almost break for Shalulile. Kazapua, miscommunication with his defender. Ball just holding up as it bounced fairly high. And Tambira dealing with it in the end, but Kazapua rushing out too at the same time. Ended up kicking each other. Tambira probably right in the end to take charge. Togo with it, Denki. On the way through the Namibian defence. And Togo. And their coach, Paulo Duarte, adamant. That ball struck a hand down at the other end. And it did strike the left arm of Mbondi. Not sure how much he knew about it, but clear looking at the replay, it did strike his hand, and Paulo Duarte not happy at all. His team wasn't awarded a penalty moments after giving one away themselves. This opening half really steering in it to life late on. It's been fairly quiet so far. Ilas Bebu, the Hoffenheim player. Hennen. Ganama. Defended well again by Namibia. Rudath, Shalilile, and this time rolls through to Uruganeni. Just a couple of minutes left at the end of this first half.
Concentrez les gars, concentrez. Concentrez, tout face,
Ats trying to pick out Denki. Free kick for Namibia. Foul conceded by Kete Ganama. So coming up to the end of this first half in Johannesburg. Two teams still on level terms. Peter Shalulile with by far and away the best opportunity. Seeing his penalty saved a few minutes ago. A fairly free-flowing first half too. Will just be the 1 minute added on at the end of this opening period. Mbira. Paul going out for a throw. He's going to launch this down the sideline, is he? Flicked on towards Denki. Romao. Henin over on the left-hand side now. Swings in a decent-looking ball. Flying punch clear by Kazapua. Put into a good area. Henin. Al-Seb. And the referee brings an end to the first half in Johannesburg. Namibia 0, Togo 0 after 45 minutes here. Peter Shalulile seeing his first half spot kick saved by Togo goalkeeper Wasio Uruganeni. All coming back off the post as well after it was saved, and Shalulile skewing wide at the second attempt.
C'est même pas la peine de parler. C'est même pas la peine de parler. Monsieur, laisse là-bas. Vous voulez au Gabon, laisse là-bas. Si vous voulez siffler comme ça, c'est 0. Il vient des tribunes en fait, il n'est pas de là. Tu vas quelle affaire ça? C'est ça le problème. Il y a les pénaltys ici. Il vient de la tribune, il vient ici. Just stop here.
Wena already mara ona di equipment ona mthaka wazi or kubana ngere na kwa tu ngwata ona no sasa kimo mchaje chote is contracted carbon and vampire na vosi wona
and kautia kamara no
balaga wakwata
marno what's when I hear I do
why is it kita kan dale
marno kita re marno I'm asking myself what is wrong with
there's nothing wrong all I do is dale video with you
and in 19 literally what they when you tell me I do it now, like I trust you, when I like I was rather be in trouble. What I'm finding
when I trust you. When I trust you, Mama, you are independent. In a limited regarding this and are we watching? So we rather have the camera. Eh? Paisa.
Two teams making their way back out at Orlando Stadium in Johannesburg. Goal is still between Namibia and Togo. This match day 6 clash in Group H. Senegal, long since wrapping up first place. They will go through to the playoff round next March. Togo and Namibia are battling it out for the consolation prize of second place. Namibia with the best chance in the first half. Peter Shalulile, my captain, having his penalty saved late on. We are back underway in Johannesburg. Namibia attacking from right to left. Onto Uruguineni, standing out in the first half with that penalty save from Shalulile. Pretty firmly struck by the Namibia skipper. But he got a hand on it, the Togo keeper, diverting it on to the post. Romao.
Il frappe fort, il frappe fort.
Jose Agbozo clutching his left knee. It'll just be a throw-in for Namibia though. And Agbozo shaking off the knock pretty quickly. Just been caught in the turf as he made that sliding challenge. Good cross into over the head of leaping Chidweza. Kept in on the right-hand side by Nyambe. Another chance to deliver, and it's on the roof of the net after it's deflected up into the air by Yusufu At. One of 3 Togo players booked in that first half. So corner for Namibia, worked short. This time the cross comes in and hammered well over by the teenager, Prince Chidweza, making his first start for his country this afternoon. Hennen. Free kick for Togo. Just the one shot on target in the first half for the Sparrowhawks. Fesu Plaka drawing a decent save out of Lloyd Kazapu with a header. Cross is played in to the area, and Kazapu didn't really get to it, but it's just going to be a goal kick for Namibia. The defender Kagnivi Chichui getting there first, glancing off his head and behind. Breaking through here, it's Hennen. Looks to square it for his teammates. Was that the right option? Not sure it was. May have been a better served having a shot himself. Bozo again taking a heavy tumble. And this was Hennen just bursting through the Namibia defence, trying to square it unselfishly to Denki. Not enough on the pass, and he may well look back on that opportunity and tell himself he should have a shot rather than trying to lay it across the area for his teammates. Ramau gives it away cheaply and cut out by Chichui. Dekonam again at one back by Namibia inside Togo's half. A thumping clearance from Urugineni. Chewy.
Pas de faute. Pas de faute. Pas de faute.
And Denki looking to latch on to this. Lays it off. You get it back here. Kevin Denki has a shot and it's beaten away by Kazepua. Trying to sneak it past the Namibia keeper at his near post, Kevin Denki. Bozo. Oliver hits. Have a look at the strike from Denki. Going down well. Kazepua. Angle making it tricky for Denki. Clean strike though. Cross from Hennen, flicked up by Denki, and collected by Kazepua. Denki goes tumbling. May have caught Congo as well on his way down. Congo just looking at his left leg, clutching his right. The spray being applied to the back of that right leg of Congo's. Some physical challenges have been made in this game. Neither team willing to give a quarter. Just prize to play for. The two teams looking to round things out in a positive fashion. Ramal here for Togo. Kazepua. Watch this defender put his foot through it. Kinama. Started 5 of the 6 qualifiers for Namibia. Lloyd Kazepua didn't play the 4-1 loss to Senegal in TS on match day 3. Returns for the 3-1 defeat here a few days later though. And has kept his place in the lineup since then. Placket Free kick here for Togo. Pushed to the ground by Ryan Niambe. Swung in to the area and wide by the captain, Jenna Dekonam, not far away from giving his team the lead there. Just peeled away from Hokongo, goalkeeper, not really taking command. And certainly a chance for Dekonam. Couldn't steer the header on target. Dekonam was part of the team that reached the quarterfinals of the 2013 Cup of Nations. Togo's best results in the continental competition. Out. Chopped down by Prince Tejweza. No changes for either team as yet. Could well change though shortly.
David! Até!
The first time at ball and the cross headed away by Chichui. So a couple of substitutions being prepared here by Namibia. And Dion Hotto is going to replace Absalon Limbondi. And Elmo Kambindu, the man who got the winner when these sides met first time around, will replace the teenager Prince Tejweza. So first two changes made by either team in this one. Striking the arm of Denzel Halseb. Togo were adamant they should have had a penalty late in that first half as well. Striking the arm of a Namibia player inside the area moments after Peter Shalole had seen his spot kick saved down at the other end. And his appeals, though, falling on deaf ears. Zapua helped on, giving chase is Kambindu. Touch just rolling away from Alfia Sandura. Throw in taken towards Denke, laid off, and breaking into the area is Ramel. And they keep this alive. Henin pulls it back, and it's scooped up by Kazapua. Dion Hotto plays for Orlando Pirates in South Africa. So fully familiar with the surroundings here.
C'est pour jouer devant, ok Marou? Dernière passe, pape, tu es derrière, on va.
Flicked on, and Hakongo calmly roll it back to Kazapua. Hotto. Fresh pair of legs for Namibia. Shalalule. Be desperate to atone for that missed penalty. And the cross into the area, straight down the throat of Uruganeni. Ganama. Henin. Beaten to it by Petrus. And the quality required. Ball in from Ganama. Togo getting ready to make a change of their own. Serge Nuietsi. More than one change, in fact. A couple being prepared by Togo boss Paulo Duarte. Cross headed clear. Plakia going to keep the attack alive, perhaps, for Togo. Ball knocked all the way back to the goalkeeper.
Attention!
Congo just keeping Henin away from it. We will have those changes coming up now for Togo. So that is the end of the afternoon for Kevin Denke. He's going to be replaced by Maruf Chake. And Serge Nuietsi also entering the fray too. Approaching the final quarter of this match in Johannesburg. Still nothing to divide the two teams. of space here down the right-hand side for Namibia. Shalulile. Although backed pretty quickly by Togo. Bebu up against Ambira. Just holding off the defender, lays it off to Ramel. Chichui. This goes astray. So another change can be made here, this time by Namibia. Under Rudeth. Player to make way. Aubrey Amseb will come on in his place. So a flurry of substitutions just after the hour. Will that have an effect in the last 20 minutes or so? We'll have to find out. Congo. Alsep. Petrus. Header won well by Amsep. Keeper hesitant, reluctant to come for it. And the freeze assistance flag does eventually go up. Just drifting beyond the last defender. Pasu Plaka. Chichui lifting the ball over the heads of Kambindu, but Kambindu has won it back. Going to see the referee blow his whistle. Will be a free kick for Togo. Catching the left leg of Chichui. And the yellow card as well for Elmo Kambindu. Plays in at Mozambique with the Costa do Sol. Joined the club in July of this year. Strong challenge made by Congo. May have hurt himself in the process too. He's going to have to quickly spring back to his feet. Ball with at Togo. So he was caught by the studs of Nianzi. Just on that right leg. And Toto is going to win a corner for Namibia. Corner swung in over the head of the keeper. And the whistle goes again, and Uruganeni on his stomach, writhing around here. Decent ball played in, just no one there to get ahead on the end of it. It's the substitute, Aubrey Amsab. Couple of goalkeepers in reserve for Togo, if required. Bobby Samaria going to make another substitution momentarily for Namibia. Willie Stephanus will come on when they get the chance. Header flicked on here, giving chase. Niadzi's got past the defender this time, pulls it back, and it's not the firmest of strikes. Took a deflection off the defender, and fairly routine for Kazapua in the end. Could have been more dangerous for Namibia after Congo found himself twisted inside and out. Pulled back here, another chance for Togo, this time it charged down. Faso Plaka at the attempt, sliced behind. Question is, will it be a throw or a corner? Well, Congo not dealing with it. And it was the substitute, Maruf Chake. As Chake had that opportunity, he will take the corner, checking his run. This time swinging it in, punched away by Kazapua. Yellow card issued to Lubeni Congo. So they will make that switch now, Namibia. Alpheus Handura will be replaced by Willie Stephanus. Making his 5th appearance in these qualifiers, Stephanus. Kazapua getting enough on it to punch it clear, and it might work out pretty well here for Namibia. Counter will slow down, and then that is far too close to Uruganeni. Chake will win the free kick here. Just going back to that change by Namibia. Stephanus has featured in all but one of the qualifiers in this second round. Played no part in the win over Togo at the start of September. Looking to try and help his team late on here as they like to complete the double over the Sparrowhawks. Dakonam. Headed away by Ganama. Ramau. Able to find Bebu. Stoppage here. Player down somewhere.
If you don't stop the game, if you don't stop the game, no man. Why if you don't stop the game that side?
Looks like it's the Togo captain, Jene Dakonam.
The guy's unfit. The guy's unfit. The guy's unfit. The guy's
Falling to his knees.
unfit. Muscle.
Quite sure
Pulling a muscle.
what the problem is. He held back to his feet. First, a bit more ice applied. Well, this was the penalty won by Peter Shalalile, but he was unable to convert. Terrific start by Masu Uruganeni. And then shortly after, Paulo Duarte, the Togo boss, furious not to see his team awarded a penalty as well for a handball. Well, he's going to be loaded onto the stretcher. Dakonam thought he was going to be held back to his feet. He will be stretchered off instead. That's going to force Togo into another change here. Franco Achu, based in Iraq with Herbal SC. We'll restart with a drop ball. Stephanus. Crossing opportunity perhaps for Namibia. Plenty of yellow shirts though. Back in at defence. Chested down and trying to hook it over to Shalalile. Might get another chance here, Namibia. Amseb skips just in front of the keeper. Held on to it in the end. Decent hit by Amseb. Always tricky. Just dipping in front of the keeper. But he kept his eyes on it well, Uruganeni. The ball close to him as well. Chake. Ramau. And it's going to be a corner for Namibia. Chichui being put under pressure by Elmo Cambindo. Said delivered a pretty good cross last time around, just needed someone at the far post. Another decent looking cross as well, this time cleared but not properly, and the shot is sliced well wide. Again, put into a good area, and the shot's nowhere near. Franco Achu is going to come on here in place of Alexi Ramau. Did have 3 years in Denmark with the Fremad Amager. Joined Airbill earlier this year. All things finished as they currently stand. It will be Togo who come at second above Namibia on a goal difference. Togo's is at -2, Namibia -4. So Namibia going to need a late winner if they hope to climb above Togo on match day 6. Nice exchange here by Namibia. And the cross from Petrus. It's going to fall here on the volley, and it's just over the top by Halseb. Caught it superbly, Denzel Halseb. Ball just whistling over the crossbar. Rippling the top of the net. Just brushing on the roof of the net on its way over. Goalkeeper nowhere near it really, but fortunately for him, just over the top. Cross here into a dangerous area, and that's terrific hand on it to keep it out by Uruganeni. Brave goalkeeping from the Togo #1. And they're on the counter here. They've made a bit of a mess of that opportunity. Well, Stefanos put it into the right area. He's deflected towards his own goal by the defender. Dakonam. And Shalalile was ready to pounce, but Uruganeni swatting it away from the Namibia captain just in time. Plaka looking for support here, finds it. Chance to shoot perhaps. He is going to have a go, and it's just over. The keeper got a fingertip to it. Good hit from the substitute, Franco Achu. And Kazapua did indeed get a hand to it. Tipping it over the crossbar. Good save from the Namibia goalkeeper. Chakai. And a terrific save again by Kazapua. This one even better. Togo must have thought they'd taken the lead there. It was Kagnivi Chichui, the player who gave away the penalty in the first half. Couldn't have done much more. Kazapua flying to his right. And again, shot from Akate Ganama on this occasion. Well wide of the mark, but Togo with a trio of opportunities in a quick succession. Fantastic save from Kazapua. Had a man on the line, but not sure he was going to get there. Kazapua flying to his right. Played through here, and Togo have the lead. And it is Fesu Plaka, his third goal of these qualifiers. And look at the delight down on the sidelines for Togo, with players and members of the coaching staff rejoicing as they have the lead late on here in Johannesburg. A lovely first-time finish by Plaka. All just clipped in behind the defence by Ilas Bebu. And Ryan Nyambe not able to get there in time. Plaka firing beyond Gazapua. And Togo looking set to make it 2 wins from 3 to round things out here, thanks to that man, Fesu Plaka. Ball was kept in play, but it will be a throw-in for Togo. There'll be no rush here to take it. Well, it was a bad start to Group H that really sunk Togo before and really found their bearings. They're set to pick up 8 points in the last 4 matches if things stay as they are here. Namibia, all hope not lost for them just yet in terms of salvaging at least a point. They have a free kick here, and they're going to throw a number of players forward, unsurprisingly. Is it going to be Stephanus? It is. Clips it in, and it's watched behind by the goalkeeper. Three minutes added on here at the end of the second half. Togo striking at Lakon. Still a couple of minutes left though for Namibia to try and salvage a result. Hotto did start the previous 5 qualifiers. Dion Hotto, one of the players given a chance this afternoon. He is on though as a substitute and taken by Uruguineni. Togo were leading at this point against Senegal a few days ago, considered a 93rd minute equaliser. They will be desperate to see out this slender advantage they have. Pumped forward by Kazapua. Barry, fouled by Chake. Wants to get on with it. Ambira. And a late change here by Togo. It's going to be Ilas Bebu who set up the goal for Fesu Plaka. It's going to be replaced for the final few seconds by Ismail Uro Agoro. Togo try and lock down the win. Bozo Makes the throw in. Touch for Agoro. Can't be long left now. And there goes the final whistle. It's all over in Johannesburg. Namibia 0, Togo 1. And Togo finishing second in Group H. Late goal from Fesu Plaka, proving the difference. And Togo finishing their qualifying campaign on a winning note. Disappointment for Namibia. And this penalty proving costly. Peter Shalolile seeing his efforts kept out on a combination of Togo keeper Wasiu Uruganeni in the post. Right in that first half. Lloyd Kazakwa made a couple of terrific saves in the closing stages, but little he could do about the winning goal 2 minutes from time. This is the end of the road for both Togo and Namibia in terms of next year's World Cup. Neither team will be advancing through to the third and final round in Africa. Senegal will be moving on as winners of this section. Togo building up some momentum, holding Senegal to a draw last week. Very nearly held on for the 3 points in that one. This time they do pick up the win late on. So they round things out by picking up 7 points from a possible 9 in the last 3 qualifiers. Namibia beaten for the 3rd time in 6 matches. In reverse of the match day 2 meeting between these teams when Namibia won by a goal to 0. This time Togo are the winners by the same scoreline. And the final look at the standings in Group H. Senegal through as group winners, 16 points. Togo with the consolation prize of 2nd place. Well, thanks for tuning in. We hope you've enjoyed it. A few more games still to come over the next 24 hours, but for now it's good night and until next time.